Okay. Okay. So, with Josh, as discussed, so I did all the paperwork for Josh to go the steps.
On the step side of the paperwork.
Yeah, the step side of the paperwork.
Because we need to do some Education Queensland paperwork that needs, work experience agreement that needs to be filled out on our side as well.
Great, and do we need to get steps to sign that as well?
Steps have to sign that, his parent carer has to sign it, and he signs it and the principal signs it.
Okay, and that's before he can go to...
That's a requirement of us before he can
go to the nursery. Okay, because apparently he also has to do the induction for the nursery, which is all online. Now Mike's got that since I put the paperwork in. That's been, I think, 2.5 weeks ago. So we, but Mike is reluctant to finish that paperwork because, well, do the induction with him at this stage because of his behaviour, in particular against one of the other students because of their flare-up the other day. But Mike is willing to do the induction and go that through with him if he can show that he will behave better. So that also, yeah, is
putting him in the work experience. Would it encourage him to improve his behaviour because he might be doing something?
Well, he's really
and he wants to do.
Yeah, and he does want to. So we've discussed him going to the nursery, and he said, I said to him, do you want to go to the nursery or do you want to go to the Salvation Army? Because Cameron went to the Salvation Army last term, but he doesn't want to be around a bunch of old people apparently. Doesn't like old people.
Okay.
So he doesn't want to do that. But he doesn't want to do recycling centre yet again because he did that last year. But they said he did a really good job there.
Yes, I heard he'd done a really good job.
But he is excited about going to the nursery. So Mike has discussed with him that he needs to be better behaved. I've discussed with him he needs to be better behaved.
I think you should go ahead and do the induction part closer and even fill out this form and have it there for him so that he can see it's all ready to go and it's up to him now.
Because apparently he did work really well with Mike's class yesterday, but I'm saying that I took Luke and he went with Mike, so we did the swap, so they weren't together. But Luke's been there all day today and there's been no incidents. So he's moved on from that experience with whatever happened between the two of them on Tuesday, and he's not dwelling on that anymore. So I don't think it's going to be a problem, but as I said, Mike's still concerned about it. Only because the nursery, I don't know whether you've been to the nursery?
No.
It's quite small, especially when they're working in the potting shed, so it can be quite a small area. But on saying that too, he can move Luke to another area. But hopefully, if we do go ahead and he is excited about doing it, so hopefully, if we keep going ahead with this and show him that it is a possibility and attainable,
No, I think we should fill the forms out.
Okay. So do you send that to me to fill out, or do you fill it?
I fill it out for you,
Yeah.
and then I print it, and then I give it to you. I like to get the students to take it themselves because it's going to be signed by the principal. I like the students to go to the principal themselves.
Yeah.
So the principal knows, and they get some positive feedback from the principal, so that they feel this is what I'm doing now.
So they take responsibility for it. So is Alan here at the moment? Or is he away?
Just this week.
Okay.
He was away, he's back next week.
Okay, so if we get this in process, so if we get this...
the deputy's fine.
Okay, so Carolyn will die.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, well if you send, you're going to fill it in and then send it to me, or I get a copy of it and then I just get you to do it?
I'll fill that in.
Yep.
And I usually just print it out and give it to you.
Okay.
You take it.
But his carer has to sign it because he lives with grandma.
Yep.
Okay, so she gets to sign it. Because he sign it as well?
This spot he can see.
Yeah. I think he should be right. I don't know if he's got. Well, he can write, so he should be fine.
They just write their name.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Okay, we can do that. And so if I get him, so I'll get Mike to send me the induction, and we'll fill in the induction because that's the induction that steps require though.
Yes.
That's the safety induction. Yeah. Okay. And he's already got, I think, everything that's supposed to be for that as well.
Equipment, safety gears,
I'll
anything in
find out.
particular that he needs.
Well, he was at the recycling centre, so I'm
Should have
thinking,
still
yeah, I'm
has.
thinking he should have that from the recycling centre last term. So he should still have, and a high-vis vest, is that they require as well? I think they do at the nursery. I think that's what Mike was saying, because on Wednesday he was getting one for both of them. So, oh no, Josh had his. Okay, so I'll have to, yeah, I'll have to organise that. So Josh, he needs his steel caps.
Probably hat.
Yeah. Oh, well, we'll have the school hat. That's all right?
Yep.
Yeah. So the high-vis vest. So he has to do the induction and he has to fill in the forms, steps. So he cannot go there until Mr. Green or Alan signs off on that? So he can't go until then?
He can have it signed and take it with him
Yeah.
on the day, but he
Okay.
really shouldn't be on the premises unless this
That is signed.
is
Okay.
filled out. And any requirements by steps, which you say
Yeah, it was the
done
induction.
already.
Well, he's done that. We've done the paperwork to sign him up for it, so they've got his name and details. But yeah, as I said, they've got to do this safety induction, and then he gets a certificate. I think we print it out, and then he has to take that as well. So they'll need that as well. So they need to sign that as well. You said?
They sign this as
Yeah.
well.
Okay.
And then you get them to copy it,
Yeah.
and I keep a copy on file, and
Do
they
so.
keep a copy.
And where's the original go?
Oh,
Do you get the
usually
original
I
back?
get the original and they keep a copy.
Okay, so I'll put that down. So original back to you. Okay. So I'll get that sorted tomorrow. I'll get him organised with that induction and make sure he has those things, the high-vis vest and the steel caps. I'll wait for you to give me a form and we'll make sure we get the original back to you. And if Alan's back on Monday, you don't know, next week? Okay. Then, yeah, we can get him to sign it, depending on how his behaviour is tomorrow. Hopefully, I don't know if he'll be in with the medical thing. So, anyway, we'll see how that goes. And does, on the other hand, Tristan have to go? Does he have to do it? Do they want Tristan to do a work experience?
There was, according to his pathway plans,
He has to do a work.
he doesn't have to because he's still here. He's still only young, Tristan.
Okay.
So he's got lots of other years
Okay.
to continue.
Yeah.
It would be more just to keep Tristan busy because he's not, as part of his program.
Yeah.
There's 5 weeks left, so whether you want to put him in.
Yeah. Is it too late? Like being only 5 weeks left?
Well, Claire's starting one next week.
Okay.
Just a short 4-week one.
Yeah.
So it's just a really short one.
Okay.
And a lot of students do only a 4-week one.
Okay, so he's still got time
So
to
you
do it.
can,
Yeah.
if he has a look.
Okay. Well, yeah. it's just-
Again, there are rule requirements that he be inside and
Yeah. Well, he apparently did well at the other one. He was at Amart,
Anaconda.
but he was also at Amart. I think he was at Amart. Wasn't he Amart Law School or just Anaconda? Oh, right, okay.
And Anaconda's are full for us. We want to go back and they're full for the rest of it.
No, that's fine. But something similar to that, and that's what is indicated with the...
Yes, but he didn't enjoy BCF.
Oh, that's where I was thinking, yeah.
Yes, he went to BCF and he didn't like it.
Did you say why? Was it just the staff
I
or?
think it was just
What
the
he had to
staffing
do.
and what he was doing was a little bit different,
Okay,
I think.
so what he was doing then?
At Anaconda.
So,
He preferred Anaconda, but they're not, I mean, he can try again next year, but they weren't ready. They couldn't have him this time.
yeah. Do you know whether because he has indicated Joyce Main, has other students been there?
We've never had anyone at Joyce Main.
Okay, so we don't know if it's a possibility at this stage.
No, that's
Okay.
why I've sent him in, asked him to go
Yeah.
and make
so he's got another week
Yeah.
to have the 4 week. If we do the
But
4 week.
if they say and it's all good, then the forms can all be done
That
really
day.
quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll talk to him again. I didn't get a chance to
Have
talk to
previously
him.
sent kids to furniture court where they would put furniture together. Not his style.
I can check. Where's Furniture Court though?
It was just across from Bunnings. They haven't taken anyone from Bunnings.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Just crossing down a little.
Okay, because I know Joyce Main was near his house though,
Yes.
so that was the only reason
The other
why he was saying
The
that.
other way he could
So
come
furniture, I'll
from-
check with him on that. Furniture Court. Yep.
If there's something close by, he could go from here.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly. Because if he's relying on getting there by mum or something.
We have, people in Coles and Pelican Woods before pack shelves.
Yeah.
That's his.
Well,
We haven't used them for most of this year, but the last few years we've had Pelican Woods.
okay. Because, with those Furniture Court, because I can take him, because tomorrow we're going to the recycling centre. We do the recycling on Fridays and I'll have the bus. So we could go to Furniture Court on the way.
Yep.
If it's near Bunnings. Because getting
It's on the
over
other side
Joyce.
of the road.
Okay. Because we could go there on the way. So putting furniture together, didn't it?
They didn't take anyone last time, but they said come back again and ask again.
Okay. Well, Christmas is coming up too, maybe they might need an extra couple of hands.
The other thing is, what about Bunnings? They have, they take.
Have they taken people before? At Caloundra?
At Caloundra, they often take people through steps.
Okay.
They have had work experience, not for a couple of years, but
Yeah.
we haven't really had anyone suitable, but
Okay.
maybe Bunnings.
Yeah. Well, he did do, apparently, he's good with stacking. He knows how to stack shelves and do that sort of, and he's good with talking to people. So, I'll ask him about that as well. Is there any others? Well, that's all those
That's
we
a
can
few
get
to
to.
try.
Yeah, that is. And then we
And
can
then
go
we
to
come
those
back.
ones as well. Pelican Water's a bit far though, isn't it?
That was our problem. It was a long way to
It
drive down
is.
there and back.
Yeah, and when they were doing the composting, it would have been easier to get them out
We
there.
tried. We did ask here. I know that Tom asked closer, but they were ready.
Okay.
At Woolworths here.
Okay. So they're always done on a Wednesday, aren't they?
No, I can do any time.
Okay.
Any day suit.
Okay, right.
I said I know the recycle centre only wanted at a Wednesday because Arthur was there on the Wednesday.
Yeah, well, that's it. They do the nursery on the Monday with Mike's class, so that's
Yeah.
right. Okay, great. Okay, well, that's good. So if we go from there, I'll get onto that, do the induction with Josh, make sure he has that, wait for you to give me that. We'll get Alan to sign it on Monday, and hopefully Josh will get the incentive, because he was very keen on going.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think he should do it. I think he'll step up.
Yeah, and hopefully he'll, is agitating and we'll hopefully get that sorted out today, tomorrow, hopefully in the near future. Anyway, okay, so those are the only two that are doing at the moment, just those two out of the class. Well, Brody's leaving, but he's not, has he done any?
No.
Has he wanted to? Have they
I
done
think-
anything with him?
I think his parents were keen.
But he didn't want to?
Oh. Well, because Brody's sort of only improved
Yeah,
since the end of last
exactly,
year.
yeah.
I know that it was, that's why they signed up with Epic.
Oh, okay, right.
And I know that there's been concerns lately that Epic haven't stepped up to the plate.
Right. Okay,
Done
so that
anything. That's the other thing we can do with Josh Opperman
Yeah.
is get his parents, grandma,
Yeah.
to maybe look at enrolling him with an employment agency like Steps or Epic or Milestones. They're the three that deal with students with disabilities.
But he's still going to be here next year though?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they can still sign up with them?
Mm-hmm.
So they do it while they're still here then? Okay. So steps, epic or milestones? is it?
Milestones, and they will try and look for work for them, and they can provide a carer to go with them.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know.
You have to meet certain criteria.
Yeah.
You have to have a certain rating from Centrelink to say that you can work 8 hours a week.
Yeah. Well, Josh should be able. He's pretty
It
good.
depends what rating he's got with Centrelink.
Yeah.
Yeah, they will find that out.
So they do it steps, epic or milestones?
It's all usually done not between us, but between like
The family.
grandma, the family, and
Okay.
them.
Because that
So,
might be a good idea.
I know that there is, because he's down the southern end, I know that
Yeah,
there's
you are.
steps in Maloney, so
Okay.
these people are Caloundra and Milestones are Caloundra.
Yeah. But he could do them next year though, at least.
I would sign him up next year.
Yeah.
Definitely get
Okay.
them involved with one of those
Yeah.
and see if they can get him some employment that way.
Okay.
Too.
And he can do that while he's still at school as well.
He can do it and not get paid.
Yeah.
Not get paid while
Yeah.
they're at school.
Okay. So like what he's
It's a
doing with the
weekend.
work experience. Yeah. Okay, great. Okay, that's all right. So I'll talk to Grandma about that too. I'll just establish the hopefully contact with her. Apparently, well, Josh has been not informing her of a lot of things, including keeping his communication book from her, and she wasn't aware that he had a new teacher. So,
Oh, really?
yes.
Oh.
So, yes, I let her know that he had a new teacher. His old one's gone. Apparently he didn't get the letter from the last teacher to say that he was leaving. So Josh has kept that from her as well.
And he's what year is he now?
He was 17, so what is that?
Josh,
Is he doing
he's
his-
doing an extension year,
So,
so
yeah.
he's year 12 at the
Okay.
moment.
Yeah, and so all of ours are 17 and Stanley's 18.
Yes, but it doesn't always, the years don't always
No.
correlate.
But that's what I was wondering as well. There was a note coming out about, I think, year 10s, but ours are definitely not year 10, are they?
You shouldn't have it.
No.
I'm not sure. Tristan, I think, is in year 11.
Yeah, because as I said, BJ turns 17 tomorrow. Yeah, okay.
And that goes on the number of semesters that are completed, not on their age.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But yeah, I wasn't too sure where that was indicated. Where can I find that out?
You can put that up on one school,
Okay.
or Annette and I both have some paperwork documents that will tell you.
So what grade level they're in? Okay, because that's what I was wondering. There was something about the year 10.
Yep.
Anyway, I'll find out from the next. Okay, great. Okay, so is there anything else I need to do with that? Are they the only two we're dealing with?
At this stage, see what happens with Brody and Epic.
Yeah. Well, if that's being dealt with his parents, then we'll just leave that. We don't touch that. If they're dealing with that.
Joe is leaving. So
Yeah, so he'll be gone. I don't think he'd be appropriate anyway. He can be quite, well, he's very immature as he is. Well, he's always walking around with his, belts on, and can go off quite quickly. And he's very hard to understand. So yeah, unless you've got somewhere for him, but yeah, I don't know.
So Tristan's year 11.
Oh, good. Okay, great. And what's that in?
It's a similar school.
Okay.
I'm just doing. So who was the other one?
Well, BJ. What would BJ be? Oh, sorry, Brendan came. And I think he's been
It should come up.
oh, should it? Yeah, it's came in. Okay, so so he'd be the only one. Well, he'd be the lowest one anyway in the class. So, okay. Then all the others should be higher. Okay. Okay, great. So is that everything I need to do?
So So I can
Okay.
fill this out. I might actually even, if you want it by tomorrow or Monday, I might actually email it to you.
Well,
for
even if you do it
to
on
print
Monday,
out.
because you're busy
Because Monday
tomorrow.
we're busy tomorrow,
Yeah.
and then Monday we'll go straight out to TAFE.
Yeah,
So
okay.
I will get round to it. So I might do it and
Yeah.
email it to you,
Yeah,
and then
'cause-
you can print it out.
Yeah, and we still have to wait for our one anyway, because he's not here this week. But then it'll have to go home as well, and that's if he turns up tomorrow, so. Okay, so this one's Tristan, isn't it? Tristan. For that, we'll see if we can maybe drop into those tomorrow. We'll see what he says anyway, because as I said, we're going past there anyway.
There's on other occasions too, if you're heading that way,
Yeah,
there is the Little Mountain produce place.
yeah, well, that one, yeah, we drive past it all the time
Yeah.
to go to the
I don't know if
recycling
it's
centre.
moved, because it looks like there's another one as well, just again down from Bunnings and up from Furniture Court
Okay,
on that side of the road. There used to be an empty lot, but now it has Little Mountain produce. So
I thought we went
but
past
they
it.
have. You do.
Okay,
But
yeah.
just because I saw it there the other day, I wondered if they had moved or not.
No, well, unless they've done it in the last few weeks, since I've been gone, because they were there before I went away.
Anyway, we've had some students work there before
Okay.
as well, and they do. I don't know if that's suitable for Tristan, but they do. They weigh, for packaging, they might weigh a kilo of birdseed
Yeah.
and things like that.
Well, that's something you'd be able to
Sometimes
do.
there might be carrying involved, so I don't know.
Yeah,
There's
that's
sweeping and stuff. So,
Okay,
I mean, it's something you could look at
yeah,
as well. That's in that direction.
yeah, around those areas, and we can get him to there quite easily, and then that way he doesn't have to rely on mum or sister, because, because they're busy as well.
I think
Okay.
the other reason we were looking towards his home was because
He can get himself there.
he could get himself there, but he's still got another whole year,
Yeah,
so it won't matter.
No.
Like, that's probably more for last semester next year,
yeah,
so that it's something that maybe he can continue once
yeah,
he leaves
exactly,
school.
that's it, yes.
But until then, usually it's us that take them anyway.
Yeah, and he can get some experience in some other areas as well.
Another idea is to drive around the estate on the way out of Caloundra, the estate, industrial estate,
Okay, yep.
and just see if anything, one of the really houses grabs your eye.
Well, because what's he doing at TAFE? He's doing art, isn't he, though?
He's doing visual arts.
That's
more for
reflecting,
recreational.
rather than actually he can do something with.
The
Okay.
other one, what's he doing, is computers, isn't it? Literacy type.
Is he? I'll find out.
It's like a ready to work type.
Okay, all right. So could that be reflected in anything? Okay. Okay, I shall check into those things then. Oh, Landra. Okay, great. And I'll get onto that tomorrow with Josh, and we'll see if we can get that sorted. Okay, thank you very
Thank you very
much.
much.
We will get that sorted, hopefully. And I'll leave you to it.